Hello there, and as usual, I'm Aaron from Last Stand Gamers, and welcome. So today I'm going to be showing you around a little bit of a project of mine. I've been working on a Smugglers sort of lair and a Shanty Town, all built with inside a mountain. Now the inspiration came for this was the idea that the outside environment is very sort of inhospitable, it's a very dangerous sort of area, so the town can't be on the surface of the planet, so they built it deep within the mountain to make it a little bit more secure and hospitable for the actual residents themselves. Now we're actually in the Smugglers bunker, where the pirate ships, the smugglers, will trade their goods and so on. You can see there's a few bodies around this place. We've got some Outpost 17 employees that have been murdered in an exchange. Maybe their ship's been taken, the supplies have been stolen, and they have just been left with a large shipment of lead. Now this room off to the left is actually an armory. Now when I originally started building this base, I thought it would be a much larger sort of military structure where they'd have these sort of supply rooms, and I've just kind of left these tanks here in the moment. Now these tanks are from the workshop, and I'll leave a link in the description below, but when I fully renovate this place, this is going to be another large sort of cargo bay, and for the multiplayer sort of game modes and scenarios, it'll just be another great area to have a shootout. We've also got a door that leads to the surface, so you can actually drive out with a vehicle if you want. We've got the blast door separating the smugglers hangar, some more bodies, and a little bit of a catwalk that goes around and leads through an air vent shaft. Now something I really do quite like is these little lifts that came in one of these mod packs, so you can hit the button, you can actually go up on one of these small lifts, and you can observe what's going on in the hangar. You can see what's being loaded, what's being unloaded, and I thought this was perfect for a sort of smugglers nice little observation point, so you can have a shootout, you can have a sniper maybe up here, and if the deal goes bad at the back door of the ship, then you can take the shots and take them out, or just rob them at the start. Now leading through this tunnel, these are separate little tunnels, and you've got to imagine that there's multiple hangars that are all across this cliff face, and as they lead through here, we're actually going to go to the right, and that is the cantina. To the left is a storage room, so say some of the supplies are being auctioned off planet side, they'll be locked and stored behind here, where there'll only be one person with the actual key to them, so the trading goes ahead without anyone being ripped off. That's quite important when you're trading sort of dodgy supplies. Now heading through into this area, we're heading into the Shanty Town, and the idea of the Shanty Town is it's going to be a very poor, low life sort of area with a few little bars and clubs, a little bit like Mos Eisley, but under a massive rocky sort of fortress. So we've got these simple little buildings with little rooftops, and if I could make this look any more slum-like, something like you'd see in Brazil with things falling apart like tassels and things, I'll have to see what other mods are up on the workshop. But you can see how these structures actually stretch across. We've got some support beams, rocks are coming through, all the buildings are bent, damaged, and just torn apart. I just really need a little bit of more sort of ambience in here. If there was more people walking around, maybe not with the space suits on, with some sort of civilian based outfit, would look pretty cool indeed. We've got a perimeter wall that goes around the whole of this compound, so you can imagine that the security of this place is quite tight, because the people that are going to be coming in here are very dodgy, and you do not want a sort of fight breaking out in your small sort of slum town. Maybe you could even have something like Mad Max style, where there's someone that runs this place. Oh god, it actually reminded me a bit of Jabba's sort of nature of bounty hunters and how he runs his stuff underground in a sort of nature like that. Anyway, we'll head back out into the main hangar and we'll wrap this little video up. So I just wanted to show you that quick little build. Nothing too special, but hopefully it'll provide you with a little bit of inspiration for some of your designs and ideas. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you